Hey everyone, and welcome to the 5th devlog of Victus. I'm sorry I'm one day late, but me and my fiance moved and the electrician didn't turn on the power for our new flat, so I kinda had a hard time cutting the devlog. But without further excuses, let's just start the devlog. Now, what did I do the last 2 weeks? The last 2 weeks I mainly worked on graphics and fixed small gameplay elements, but let's have a look at a few results first. Now what changed exactly? First, I added an asset called Enviro and Weather to the project, which features day and night cycles, weather, volumetric clouds, light shafts and much more, with the click of a button. Right now, the Enviro and Weather package is reduced by 50%. It's still 22.3 euros, but it's definitely worth the price if you want vivid, good looking skyboxes. Then I removed the old loading screen images, which just didn't fit the game, and made a few screenshots as backgrounds for the new loading screens. Next, I noticed that the portals look kinda bad, so I tried to give them a more stylized look by adding runes with light emitting material that fit the shader color. At last, I wanted to add some vegetation and details to the maps, but the built-in system in Unity doesn't really work for me, so I searched, found and adapted an editor extension called Prefab Painter. The issue was that I wanted to add prefabs to my terrain, and the built-in terrain implementation from Unity just doesn't allow that. So the only alternative was placing them by hand, which, if you ever placed grass by hand on a terrain, you know how feasible and fun and exciting that is. So I ventured into the wilds of this so-called internet and found a repository called Prefab Painter. Out of the box, it didn't really work with my project, since some of the prefabs I want to paint don't have colliders on them. And the tool basically uses a raycast to determine where to paint the objects on. I reworked it so it's usable for my project, and now I can prefab on my terrain. Let us just have a quick look at my workflow now. First, you can select which object you want to paint on, edit the density and size of the brush, and if the prefabs should rotate with the terrain or not. Then you can add several prefabs to the painter and set a random scale and rotation for each axis for each prefab. With that, I painted the whole vegetation in all scenes within minutes. If you're looking for a similar tool like that, just PM me in Discord and I'll hook you up with my modification of that extension. Just remember to credit the original author, and if you want to get the original version, the GitHub link of the original version is in the description. If you watched till now, if you would hit that red subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. A project like that is very tough to go through, and subscribes, comments and likes really keep me going to complete this project. Now I'll leave you with a small compilation of the recent changes. As always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching and have a great day.